2, 3. Hopefully they can hear me.
Alright, Penn Manor Esports is live.
Great to be here.
Yeah, the stream can hear you.
All right, fantastic. All right, we are here at Penn Manor Esports. Who are we? Who are we fighting today?
Uh,
Lions Roar.
yeah, that's an odd name, but then again, we are Penn Man Uwu. So,
I want to take a guess on who played that. I want to guess it was Brock, but I could be wrong.
it could be
I could,
anyone.
I could have been anyone these days. All right, well, this is going to be very interesting. All right. Well, I don't know what school we're going up against, but I think I'm. Actually, don't know what team we're going up against.
We're just gonna call them the Lions.
The Lions. All right. Well, Penn Manor Esports is going against the Lions today. It's also been a minute since I've shoutcasted a game. For those who don't know, I was on the team last year, but I graduated, and nowadays I just have on this. Now I'm coming back as a shoutcaster, so it's going to be very interesting.
Bro came back from the dead.
Yes, that last year Penn Manor went all
Oh
the
my
way to
god,
state
Nate posted up
championships.
and we just went live.
It was just now.
Yeah,
All right,
alright,
I can hear Chris in the background.
alright. Alright, so now, good news, Christian is here in case we have technical difficulties, but he is apparently just going to watch the stream.
Apparently, last year we went last. For those who don't know, last year we went all the way to state championships. Hopefully, Penn Manor can do it again this year.
Yep, totally. Our current streak is one loss, and the rest are wins.
Mm, that is a very good streak.
Today we're running Tech at Tank, Big Jiffer, Night Pika TV, IJV, and Steel.
And it's very good to see those guys again. Oh, so, I apologize for my Alexa bot. We will see.
The other team
We'll
saying
see.
we apparently cannot be here.
What do you mean?
They said, let me check rules. I don't think y'all can.
We're say you're streaming the game.
Yeah.
No, let them know that. We should fix some things up. All right. Well, while we're here, well, I wonder. I'm very curious on what Penn Manor is going to be running today. I have not been watching it. I have unfortunately have not been watching their practices, so I cannot say what Penn Manor's been up to. But I'm excited to see what they have up their sleeves this game.
Yeah,
Oh,
totally. And we are
all right.
about to see them cook.
All right then. Uh, 1 second, please. Okay then. I will be right back in 1 second. I have to go check something. I'll be right back in 1 second.
Ooh, I'll be with you. Yeah, and it looks like their team has not fully prepared.
And I am back. I apologize. I had the technical difficulty.
Yeah, you're totally fine. Still
All
appears
right.
the other team has not joined any members. They had four, now they are down to two.
Well, a couple of times in the previous years, there was a time where the another team couldn't play because they had one no-show.
Oh, and there's a third. Oh my goodness.
Can we get to four? Maybe five. Be a miracle. Um, I remember one time last year, if people did watch the streams last year, or just now tuning in, people would know that last year we played a team who insisted on fighting with a team of four. They were down a player, but insisted they still played. They did lose, but they did put up a good fight. It was an interesting time, and I cannot wait to see what this team has brought to play with.
Yeah,
All right, then.
totally. I 100% agree.
And just to double check, I'm coming through fine, right? I'm using my Bluetooth speak. I'm using my Bluetooth headphones.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Okay. Okay. Well, I've tried. I'm in a
Well,
secluded place
we
in the
have a
house. So.
full team here. It appears
All
they
right.
left so they could all equip matching icons.
Of course they did. Semi-matching. This is going to be a wild ride, to say the least.
But then again, what Overwatch game isn't?
What Penn Manor Esports game isn't? All right. So, do you know? No. Tell us what. Do you know what each player on our team is playing? I know Tech is a tank, but why don't you tell the rest of the audience what the rest of the team is running, if you do know.
I believe Steel might run tank at some point during the match.
That would be interesting. I've seen him play tank. I mean, a few times last year, but to my memory, I don't believe he was much of a tank player. I'm pretty sure he was more of a DPS.
Yeah, and to my recollection, he specifically ran someone with Hold on, Christian unmuted himself. Christian, you unmuted yourself. Oh, okay.
All right then. Is there? Did he mute himself back up? Or?
There we go. How about that?
Hey.
Hello.
There we go. There we go. Hi, Christian. How are
Now
you?
we got 3 whole
Hanging in there.
commentators.
It's very good to see. It's very good to hear you again, Christian.
I know, right? It's been a while.
What was it? June last time we saw each other.
Graduation.
Graduation. Good times. I unfortunately couldn't make it. Be there and shoutcasting in person. Unfortunately.
No, you're good. You're good.
I would have loved to be there back, in the old lab, the old war room, as it were.
Yep.
All right. So, Christian, I assume you've been watching the team lately. How have they been doing this year
Yes.
of practicing?
Yeah, so Overwatch has been doing really good this season. I'm going to pull up. I don't know, Jaden, if you have seen this yet. Our master sheet.
I do not believe I have seen it yet, unfortunately.
Okay. So basically, Overwatch right now they are 7-1. They finished 7-1 on the regular season. Now, of course, this is our first playoff match, so see how they do.
Team?
To what team? I am not sure. I literally just got in here from
Yeah,
the rehearsal.
We're just calling them the Lions.
Yeah, that's what they're calling them for now.
Lions?
That's what they're calling for now because that's what their team name is called right now. Lions Rar.
What high school has that name?
I don't want to know. I think it's just meant to be funny. But our team is called Penn Manor Esports.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna show you here is the master sheet. Yeah. All right.
I don't believe. I don't believe. Oh well, there we go. I don't think the audience can see what we're seeing, but.
Yep. So this is available actually on our Twitter page. So it's for those of you listening at home. You can access it. I have it pinned on our Twitter page, so you can go and check it out over there. But this has basically everything for all of our teams actually. So it has everything for Overwatch. So if we look at Overwatch here, the only team they lost to was the Hero Bears. That was on November 1st. So it was a 2-3 loss. We won the first 2 maps, but then they won map 3, 4, and 5. They were a really tough team. They actually seeded first in Play VS. They were an extremely tough team. And in fact, the only the only maps they lost were to us. Those 2 maps that we won, those were the only maps they lost this season. So even though it was a loss, there's still a lot of good to take away from that because we technically beat the best team in the nation in 2 maps. So
take the wins when you can.
yeah, absolutely.
Well, I cannot wait to see what Penn Manor has been doing. I have not been, unfortunately, again, I have not been there to watch their practices, but I'm also excited to see what Penn Manor is going to be running this year. See if they change up any moves, any compositions for teams. I'm very excited. So it's going to be very interesting. I also am curious to see if Penn Manor can make it to state finals like as we did last year. If we continue with this winning streak, should be interesting. One moment here. I'm having audio issues. 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, but Christian, I cannot wait to view this match. Of course, we have Tech running tank, but I would love to see Steel running tank.
It would be interesting. To my recollection, I don't believe Steve was much a tank player, but I could be, my memory could be wrong. I believe, Tech or Brock, he was the go at playing tank. He was a go.
Undoubtedly, he is the team's leader and also our lead tank. But I believe just in case of complications in scheduling, the team has decided to have Steel as a secondary option.
That does sound like it, yeah. Well, this is going to be a fun time. Right, so the game starts, I believe, should start soon.
We honestly have no idea what we are waiting on.
No, me neither. What other topics can we talk on while we're waiting? The new tank? I apologize, my audio was a bit weird.
Yeah, and for those just tuning in, we are facing the Lions, in which we do not know their school name, but we do know that they currently are using matching profiles, all from the same set, and are apparently trying to tell us that we cannot view the matches.
Well, that's never been a problem before. We've always been viewing them.
Yeah, I do not know if their coach was misinformed or what the occasion is.
Before this wasn't a problem in previous matches, and so I don't know what's going on here. We'll see. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm very curious what we are waiting on. Is it a confirmation that we're going to play?
Christian, what's he saying?
Just a double check, I'm going to find my audio is being a bit weird.
We're not allowed to?
What?
Oh. Alright, it appears Mr. Lloyd is currently looking into this rule situation.
No. This doesn't happen. This has never happened before. Not that I remember. All right, so I do not remember anything bad about being here streaming. Not that I remember. I apologize for coming in and out. My audio is being a bit weird, so I have to come back in and out. It's probably going to be a thing I'm going to be doing back and forth.
It does appear Christian is currently talking to Mr. Lloyd about what our solution will be.
Alright. Alright. But while we're here, let's go into a different topic, like the new tank coming out.
Oh yes, Magna, if I'm not mistaken. He does appear to be slightly overpowered, but then
Mauga, yes. But yeah,
again,
he does.
we all thought Ramatra was, and he was honestly a little disappointing.
I personally did. I personally liked Ramatra.
Oh no, I love Ramatra, the current Ramatra, but we all thought when he was about to come out, he was going to be undefeatable.
Well, same thing might happen with.
Do you remember the gameplay trailer for him? Like when they released
Oh.
his gameplay trailer?
Absolutely.
And his ult, like, it didn't slow, like his cooldown didn't happen when he activated his ult.
Yeah, it was insane. It was amazing. Like when Ramatra first came out, it was an amazing idea. Basically the opposite of Zenyatta. Zenyatta, effectively. Yeah. But with Mauga, I believe it's going to be a very interesting new view on tanks. To say the least. Don't you agree? Yeah, per different perspective.
End stream.
Okay.
End stream.